This is your host, Quasar Raspel, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last episode, we defeated Sephiroth and took down the enigmatic man. Oh, I said it right that time. Before we go through the final door, I've been requested to read through the Ansem reports, and since I've never read through them myself, I thought I'd read up on the lore a bit, now that we have them all. So let's get started. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. Though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe in darkness sleeps in every heart. No matter how pure, given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. Cultivate darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments caused this test subject's heart to collapse, including those of the most stalwart. How fragile hearts are. The treatments produced no signs of recovery. I confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Some time later I went below, and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seemed born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts, or incarnations of darkness, or something entirely beyond my imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I've provided them both living and non-living samples. They responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who have lost their hearts and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them? It just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? To study Heartless behavior, I picked one out for observation. It wiggled its antenna and, as if sensing a target, headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antenna began vibrating, as if it's searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known of its existence. It had a large keyhole, but it didn't seem to lock. So I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was that powerful mass of energy? That night I observed a great meteor shower in the sky. Could it be related to the door that I have opened? A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all Heartless, but what is that energy? I have devised a hypothesis based upon my observations of the Heartless. The heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart too, the heart of this world. There is no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I am certain that it was the heart of the world. The heartless are trying to take hearts not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? I am now studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world. It is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of our records I've scoured even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened that door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow. But I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now there is no way to venture outside this world. My people are all but prisoners of this tiny place. There is no doubt that the heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both the motivations and the mysteries shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates heartless. What? Sorry. By recreating the conditions that spawn the heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully created a heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created heartless show nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for the purposes of this experiment, so I will mark the ones that are created artificially. Oh, so that's how... Okay, I'm figuring this out too. Simply astonishing! Today I had a guest from another world. He's a king, and his vessel is built of the material that compose the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seems that my opening the door has opened a path to the interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest. That of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. It must be connected to that door I have opened. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky. And deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The heartless desire those hearts. Born out of the darkness in people's hearts, they seek to return a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The heartless come from people's hearts, and as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the world of the heartless? I will pursue the answer there and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of darkness. Opening the door to a world's heart causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse, the appearance of the heartless. However, it will take them time to search out the world's doors and to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a Keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in the world. If the princesses and the Keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess's powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the key bearer. I shall set her free and observe. The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the heartless, and yet nothing. This is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a heartless. close eye must be kept on the situation. Much is still unknown. To get the realm of darkness, one must go through the heart doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Beyond this world is a place which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world in between. Wherein lies true nirvana? Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, it is considered to be deceased. When the heart returns to the heartless, the physical form disappears. But that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form in another world. If that's the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. The relation between the heart and body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists here, then by definition, the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one which does not exist, shall be dubbed nobody. Well then, that was quite an interesting read in my opinion. But now it's time to begin the final showdown.
Is this my island?
What are we doing here? Is this the end of the world? Let's see. Forget exactly where we have to go. Let's try walking around and see what becomes of it.
This world has been connected.
What was that?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed. There is so very much to learn. You understand so little. A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
Hey, it's Riku. Let's go say hi. I'm sure he's a nice guy at this point.
Take a look at this tiny place. To the heart-seeking freedom, this island is a prison, surrounded by water. And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over into other worlds, and he opened his heart to darkness.
Riku!
Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness. And all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
So you have come this far, and still you understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness.
And now we fight Ansem. Ansem is pretty quick, but given that I have the ultimate weapon, Sephiroth and the enigmatic man was probably screwed. But there are some tricks you should watch out for.
Come, Guardian!
First off, he's invincible from the front if Guardian attacks him. If you hear him yell submit, he'll try to throw his Guardian into you. And if he does that, he'll prevent you from attacking for a bit. Aside from that, you just need to watch out for his long-range attacks. Stay close to him. It's easy to do that if you have super
Submit!
Oh, you got me.
Come, open your mouth.
Now, sometimes the freeze command will be there.
Come,
Sometimes it's better just to let the freeze happen.
come, open your mouth.
My bad, I was thinking of something else.
Come, open your mouth.
Ah,
Come, open your mouth.
if you actually do fall for the freeze command, they'll have his
Open your mouth.
Guardian hold you while he rushes
Come,
down.
open your mouth.
It's only 10 minutes.
Come, Guardian!
You can do it.
Submit!
Oh, you got it. Let's see if I can do Ragnarok.
Come, open your mouth. Come, open your mouth.
Yeah, hit him a bit, and there. So what now, Mr. I can fly? For some reason, despite not having wings. Oh well, I guess he's just propelling himself on his awesomeness. That makes sense. Alright, next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we're going to enter that place there and see if we can finish him off once and for all. See you guys then. This has been your host, Quasar Raspel, signing out.